Pisces, this is your general love reading for the month of July 2018. What I see here in this spread is quite some slow movement. Like you have decided to move away from somebody or from something. Could be a relationship, could be unhealthy patterns, could be unhealthy perceptions. Like I see very strong here your ideal of what a relationship should be or should look like here with the 10 of Pentacles. Like probably you have taken at some point in your life a couple as an example of how a couple should be. Could be your parents, could be some neighbors, grandparents, artists, somebody that you imagine to be the perfection when it comes to love, and you have stuck that idea into your mind, and whatever is less than that or different than that does not feel fulfilling enough, does not feel like you're kind of running for something that you have been like this is something you have been searching for in each relationship that you had, and this probably was one of the reasons why each relationship broke, or if you are in a relationship, why you doubt this relationship, because it's not like that. It's not how you imagined things to be. But let's get into the beginning. So we start in the first row. We start the month with 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Death, 10 of Pentacles, and 4 of Cups. So this is like, as I said, it looks like you figure out that this ideal relationship, or this ideal idea about a relationship is not really is not what makes you happy, is not what you figure out now, and you're willing to transform, and you're willing to change that, and to go for what suits you the most, what suits you the best. So here you have 8 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. You are seriously hardworking in order to see all the details. It's a mental process. You feel stuck in an idea. You feel stuck in an ideal, and you don't know how to get out of there. It almost feels all or nothing, but it's a feeling of uneasiness, and it's a feeling of doing so much hard work in order to figure out why do you feel this way, what are you running away from. You've been running away from some things all your life and running after some things all your life when it comes to love, and now you start to see the patterns. You start to see, because here we have the world, and the world is circular, so what goes around comes around, kind of, and you're probably looking at your parents in a nostalgic way and be like, why can't I have something or somebody like that? Or it's a feeling that you really want something like that ideal relationship that you have created in your mind, and you are so not seeing the real deal here with the 4 of Cups. Like you are looking into the past, you are looking into, you see, you're so self-absorbed, and you're like, I know I deserve this kind of love. I have worked so hard all my life to be this. And I cannot find a good partner with whom I can be this with. And it's with whom I can reach this world, this fulfillment, this, with whom I can feel home and safe, and just achieving what I have always dreamt of. And now you have to start all over again here with the Eight of Cups. It's like you turning your back. You are so unpleased with what you have for the time being, and you know that you have to move away, that you have to move on, that you probably have to change your mind, but you're here in the middle of the spread, the Knight of Pentacles. This is such a stubborn energy. This is such a, of course, hardworking and very, like, you can, how you say that? This is a very trustworthy kind of person, or kind of an energy, rooted and stable and everything, but it's so hard to make this person change. So I feel that you don't know what you're running away from. This is the idea. You don't know what you're running away from, and you're so confused. You know that you want that, and you do not find the person with whom you can have that, and each and every relationship, it's a disappointment and it's a burden, and it ends up in probably divorce or ugly breakup, unbalancing energies, and probably you are going through a divorce right now. And it's just the happy image of the family that you once had, it's just not there. It could be ruining your happiness when it comes to relationships, but it almost feels like you are running after illusions, and your partners are not very happy with this, because you're these immense daydreamers. You are these perfectionists when it comes to the purity and genuinity of love. This is so much your card. The Six of Cups. This is so much your card. Because this is what you're capable of. This pure, genuine, beautiful feeling that only children can have. Unseen kind of a feeling. This is what you're searching for. This is the perfection of the feeling that you're searching for and that you want in your life. And there's not, adulthood is not like this. Unfortunately, adulthood is not like this. And relationships between adults are not like that. We are more materialistic and searching for a reason to stay. And we get so superficial in our feelings. We run away after ghosts, and I'm a bit disappointed with adults and adulthood, because I see how the real morality and feelings and loyalty, and it fades away with adulthood, and you're in a constant search of this, and you keep searching and searching, and you leave people and people leave you, and you are in constant need of transformation, new beginnings, new endings, and you are missing some puzzle pieces. Here we have all the Four of Eights. Maybe this tells you something. They look like an L to me, like Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and then here Eight of Wands. You are so stuck into something that is not good for you. It's almost, and here look, this ten of Wands. This is like the feminine version of Hamlet. to be or not to be, with the skull of the father in the hand, and to be or not to be, this Morticia Adams kind of an energy, this burdening and so unhuman, so opposite to what you're searching for. And you're in need of something good to come fast into your life, some good news, some news from afar, from some probably all of this is caused by distance, by distance. And you are forced to wait here with the Hanged Man. You are forced to wait, to take a different approach, to take some time away of everybody and everything, and wait for something to change, wait for some puzzle pieces to come into the right place, for some information to come in, and towards the end of the month, you have the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. And this is a lot of thinking, a lot of, in need of getting into the brain and of analyzing and of thinking and of finding solutions and of solving problems, and of, it's probably you realize where the problem is and where the problem has been all along, and you are seriously willing to work upon that. Probably you see some, as I said, some unhealthy patterns, you searching for things that no longer serve you at this age, like the perception of love that you once had that no longer can apply to love in adulthood. But I see a lot of burdening feelings and emotions, and feeling stuck and feeling it's not necessarily unhappy, but it's just that, like when you have the words and they are in your throat and you cannot let them out, or when you try to take some steps but your feet are hurting so bad that you are 2 steps away from something and you cannot make those 2 steps. It's just that feeling that it's hard for me to explain. But it's like it looks like you are not very versatile when it comes to love, and for you it's all or nothing when it comes to love, and this unhappiness and this unfulfillment comes from education, probably self-education, education from home, how things should be, how things shouldn't be, could come from novels, could come from who knows what, a movie that you decided that is love. Whatever else is not love, and you are searching this in each partner, and you are searching for this in each relationship, and you have gone through this before. I remember doing a very similar reading for you not a long while ago. Like you keep hurting yourself, disappointing yourself, frustrating yourself in this never-ending quest of finding the perfect feeling. And you cannot find it until you unshackle yourself of this dream, of this perfection, of these idealistic things. We're humans. We are created to be doomed and to fuck it up and to make mistakes and to repair the mistakes and to try and to have errors and to achieve things. We're in this. It's a war called life, and we cannot reach this with somebody. We only can reach this within ourselves, and this tells me that you are not very happy with yourself. So you should really think of all the things that I have told you, it's very possible that it's the easiest thing possible that creates this never-ending pattern of unhappiness. But I'm sure you'll manage. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Eventually, you have to. You'll go through this, and this will be over, and then you can just take some time away from any relationship and just work with yourself and on yourself, and reach that perfect feeling within you and love yourself in that way. And don't expect others to love you in that way, because we can't, and we each come. Each and every one of us, we enter into a relationship with a bag full of perceptions and wrong perceptions. And so find this within yourself and then give yourself away proudly and beautifully to somebody that deserves you. This is what I have for you, dearies. I wish you only best. Bye, Pisces. Bye-bye.